Hi beautiful souls, this is Archana with Divine Soul Resonance, welcoming you all to my channel with all my love and all my heart. Thank you so much for understanding, for extending support and all your positive vibes. And because of all that good energy that you've been sending to me, I was able to pull out some time today to bring forth a reading which I've been saying I'm going to bring forth, and which is going to be to look at the energy of the Divine Masculine. So this is a reading that I'm bringing forth today for the Twin Flame community, and I specifically wanted to tap into the masculine collective to see what's going on in their mind, heart, and action space in their life, and look at the energy, what they have, what are they truly feeling in their heart space for their counterpart. So let's begin. I want to first start because all the decks are ready. And before I begin, as I was getting myself set up and tapping into the energy of the Divine Masculine, I began to suddenly get this beautiful breeze where I'm sitting right here. Everything kind of shifted. There was a positive upliftment vibe that I was getting. And I was hearing a lot of birds suddenly chirping all around, and I immediately felt something is shifting. And I mean something is shifting towards the positive. Okay? I wanted to begin with that. So I want you to look at this energy first. It says here gratitude. And you see all this abundance, all these beautiful fruits and food, all here. There's plenty that the universe is providing for the Divine Masculine. All my Divine Masculines who are listening in to my channeling today, there is a lot of abundance that is coming your way. It is your birthright. It is your birthright. Oracle message for the Divine Masculine. 2. Love and benediction. Love and benediction. I said that there was a lot of shift that I was feeling. And that's exactly what I'm feeling here, like with this card. That this is the Divine Masculine. Their auric field, their energy field is being lifted, cleared, cleansed, so they can open up the heart chakra and connect it with the divine light that's coming in, the golden light that's coming in. So they can rise into their true essence. Golden light. You are eternally loved. Connect your heart to the heart of the universe, and you're going to feel all that abundance coming towards you. So there is a shift, beautiful shift that I'm feeling. Look at this energy that we got for the Divine Masculine. Benediction. That's the blessing coming to you from the universe. You're being blessed. You are blessed. I'm seeing a big shift that's coming up for you, Divine Masculines. Beautiful. Have a look at this. The cards are all ready. Overall energy is really clear thinking. Moving forward with plans with clarity of thought. More confidence. More confidence. Strength of the mind, understanding that through your mind and through your words, you lead your own life and lives of others. So I'm also feeling a sense of leadership. Let's begin. Let's look at what's going on. I'm going to do 2 parts of this reading, but all in one video. So the first part, we're just going to look at what's taking place in the lives of the Divine Masculines. Now, what's happening in the Divine Masculines' lives right now? Six of Earth, Fool card, Magician. I told you I was feeling something very different. Five of Wands, Seven of Cups as the center part of the reading. Queen of Earth underneath the Magician. Expansion with Three of Wands. Abundance, new beginning, Ace of Earth. Inflow of abundance. I did start with that. Beautiful. Three of Pentacles. See, I don't see the air element here, but imagine that's what we began with. That the overriding energy is now taking charge of the mind. That's what I'm feeling, right? That's what we started with. That this is where the Divine Masculine is at right now on looking at different options about what brings me emotional fulfillment. Look at all the cards that are wanting to come. Patience. But this is the one that was coming. Financial discipline. What do I see at the bottom of the deck again? Love. Card number 6. Energy of love. Loving what you do. Love for the self. Love for the Divine Feminine. So what I'm feeling here with this reading here is that the Divine Masculines are going to be stepping into that energy where they are able to make decisions and follow through with them and not be wishy-washy. They're going to get into that energy. They are, right? What I'm seeing here is that their life, they're now seeking that balance. I need to be able to bring my life in balance materially. There is this part of financial discipline. This has come up. To me, this one is speaking of, there's a lot of green and pinks here. So there's a lot of opening of the heart to look at what is it that I really love to do. Perhaps the way I have been looking at money, perhaps the way I have been making money now needs to change. So they are now contemplating, they're going to have many choices, right? So a little bit of a confusion energy, but which is okay, which is completely okay, because they're opening. And my throat always gets constricted before the Divine Masculine reading. And trust me, when I begin my reading, I make sure I drink water. There's no personal blockages that are coming up. Anyway, that's just a side note. Communication might be coming. We'll have a look at that. But this is pretty much what I'm seeing here, that they're ready to manifest their own life. We've got major themes here. We've got major themes. We've got where we begin our journey from the Fool card. They're walking through a portal. That's what it was when I was looking in the front and I was seeing all the breeze and the birds, and there was a complete shift in the color of the sky. So they're walking through, look at this one. They seem like they're walking through a portal. They're walking through a energetic portal right now. This energetic portal, and they're looking into how to bring more balance in their life. Perhaps they've been overgiving in one area. Perhaps they're recognizing that they were overly focused on one way of being and perhaps ignoring the emotions. And that's why they're sitting in their emotions right now. And they're looking at what really brings me emotional fulfillment. And what brings me emotional fulfillment is where I'm going to be guiding my life towards. There has been a lot of conflict. And because of these challenges, or because of these options, because of these different scenarios, A, B, C, D, E, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which direction to go, it each will require a certain aspect for them to follow through. So it becomes a bit of a challenge, a bit of a conflict on which direction I should go in. So they're being reminded, Divine Masculines, you're being reminded to do things from your heart. This is completely coming with that. When you do things from the heart and you follow your heart, you listen, you connect to the God source, what's going to happen is this part of the confusion, this part of distraction, this part of conflict with others is going to be coming to a balance. I'm seeing that balance being restored. Like this fairy is putting this coin on this part of the scale, and that's the coin that's coming in from the universe. There is growth and expansion coming right here. That's the Three of Wands. There is a growth and expansion with the ideas when you trust and follow and walk through that portal, because you're being reminded that you're being blessed. There is an energy of recreation and ability to create anything. I call this my Midas touch. You have the Midas touch, Divine Masculines. So whatever you're going to think about and conjure up to bring forth in the physical reality is going to be very successful. But again, this carries the energy of the Queen. The Queen has an intuitive aspect of it. This is the Yang element of creation, of action. Even though this is the Queen of Earth, which is our material, on the material plane. So what I'm seeing is that they are looking at how am I going to bring about this shift where not only am I nurturing myself, but nurturing other people around me. How can I bring forth a luscious garden that's not just for me, but for all my loved ones? So what I am seeing here, that you're being asked, Divine Masculines, and to me, this is the home of the Divine Feminine, number 2. And there's a lot of orange. That's your sacral chakra. You're being asked to be patient. And you have been patient. Be patient because there is a spiritual unfoldment and a spiritual journey that you're undertaking right now. And it's a huge, huge deal here. Because where you're going is, there is going to be growth and expansion. This is of your own inner fire, right? Partnerships with other people. There's another 3, and I did talk about from the higher dimensions. So 333 to me is always Christ consciousness. So there's this connection right here, right? So there is going to be a balance that's going to be restored, and whatever you're going to start to put your mind to, the angels are saying you are ready. You are ready. Divine Masculines, step through this portal, create a structure of how you're going to be successful on the material plane. Balance it with your emotions. Balance it with the emotions. Trust that the divine, you're being blessed. You are being blessed. Okay? There's also this new beginning right here. Look at these beautiful cards that have come here for you, Divine Masculines. This is a new opportunity that's coming to you, and this new opportunity is going to bring in tremendous blessings, tremendous growth, tremendous opportunity. And this is not random. This is a blessing that's coming down to you. This is a blessing that's coming down for you. Perhaps there's going to be a new business venture that comes in, a new idea, and you've been looking and contemplating which direction to go, and this idea comes in, or someone comes in for a partnership. For me, the 2s are all about partnerships also. So there may be some partnerships coming in for you. And this is, again, 3 is you're building upon something. You're building and moving towards stability. 3 ace, all moving towards stability. That's beautiful. Beautiful energy that's taking place in the lives of the Divine Masculines. Thank you, angels. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move all of these. And now we're going to look at I'm going to begin from here. I've already pre-shuffled and gotten the decks ready. So I wanted to look at how are the divine masculines, what are they really thinking about their counterparts, divine feminines, how are they feeling, what might be some possible action steps that they are most likely going to take based on these energies that we're seeing come in. So overall energy is there's a new beginning. They really want to come forward and share their passion, tell you how they feel, speak. They may come across as a little bit timid, even though this is the fire element, because this is a page, so not yet fully developed into a king yet, but doesn't mean they're not a king in their heart. But their energy and expression may come across as a more youthful. Okay, but they're very hopeful, very promising. They've overcome a lot of burdens. They've overcome a lot of challenges. See all those obstacles that they've overcome, and they're really excited. I'm seeing them very hopeful, looking up, very excited about what they're going to be sharing with you. So let's see what's coming up. Well, how are the divine masculines? What is their perception of the divine feminines in their mind space? What are they thinking about the divine feminine? 3 of Wands and 10 of Wands. Eight of Cups. And this one wanted to come. A new beginning in speaking the truth. So this is what I'm feeling right now. I did say we saw the King of Air in that particular deck. That's what's going on in their life. They've been carrying a lot of burdens. They've been carrying burdens, other burdens. Not about this connection, but they've been carrying a lot of burdens in their life. And because of these burdens, they didn't know where they were going. Do you see, actually, if you look at it, this is incredible. I just saw something. All 3 of these messages, I don't even see the divine masculine looking in this direction, right? Has a back. So I'm also feeling like for those who have already met the divine masculines, they probably turned their back on this connection. They turned their back on this connection because there was a lot of burdens that they were carrying. They were looking to be someone, looking to do something, searching for something for themselves, find meaning in life for themselves. They were in search for finding some meaning. There was a lot of energy of illusion and responsibility. And they worked hard and they didn't know when things would really materialize. So that's one part that I really felt right away. There has been some truths that have been shown in their life. Through all of this challenges, there were some massive challenges. I'm picking up past energy. So through these massive challenges, things that didn't pan out in their life, in relationships, when they turned their back on the divine feminines, in the extra burdens that came to them from family and from other karmic partners, and not necessarily romantic karmic partners, but just karmic partnerships. I feel now they're suddenly getting deep clarity on what this connection is. I'm going to find more. I'm going to look at more. I want to get more clarity on this. Dear angels, what is this? What is it that divine masculines had their back on as the 3 of Wands? What did they turn their back on? I'm feeling entrapment energy here. How are they thinking and perceiving about the divine feminine? Let's see some more messages on the 3 of Wands here, angels. What is this 3 of Wands? Yeah, I'm really feeling like they're in search of this connection. They're in search of connecting with the divine feminine, but they turn their back. I know this is what I'm feeling. They turn their back on who brought happiness, abundance, lightness, joy. Sun is the happiest card. It's the most carefree, wonderful energy. It's very abundant and very open. And that's why in this particular deck they show children. And I love this. This is children, childlike energy. They felt that with you. And I feel that they turned their back. And that's what they're thinking. Like, I turned my back on this amazing connection. What is this 10 of Wands, angels? Yeah. So they've been carrying, I did tell you that it's the burdens and not of this connection is what I was feeling. I was feeling this is the burdens of stability in their home front. It could have been in past relationships. It could be that they have children or they have had other partners. Maybe they were married before. Maybe there were other aspects. I feel like that's what I'm feeling here. This is what I'm feeling there. That they're carrying some heavy burdens of the instability that came in their home life. I'm picking up home life here. And it could be the extra burdens of their other family members. And if they were not married and they didn't have children, other family members who they've taken on as their own responsibility. This is in the mind space. Like, because of that, they're carrying that burden. And I also feel, because, do you see the two children here in this deck? And there are two doves here. You see that? Two doves here. And children. And there's the energy of two. I told you, right? So they recognize that this is like a soulmate connection. They feel very stable. They know that they can be free, vulnerable. The spirit can be free and flying when they're with you. But they had these burdens and they turned their back on it. What was this 8 of Cups? What is this 8 of Cups, angels? Yeah. Yeah. I see. Even though I know it's the 8 of Cups, I was still counting. Okay. You see that there are 8 cups here? I said they had their back on. What did they have their back towards for their 9th cup? Their wish fulfillment. And they also realize that you, Divine Feminine, are the wish fulfillment. And they have a lot of emotion, a lot of respect, a lot of love that they held back, that they were not able to share with you. That was divine love. I'm seeing this like the Ace of Cups and the dove right there. To me, it immediately felt like the Ace of Cups coming from the divine. So what is this truth that they discovered, angels? This Ace of Swords. What was this revelation? I'm feeling revelation. Well, Ace comes after the 10. What was the revelation? Lots of 2s. Is it recording? Yes, it's recording. Lots of 2s. Revelation. This is the ending of the cycle. I'm really tired of the mental back and forth. I'm feeling right now this mental exhaustion, absolutely exhausted with choices that they made, and also what they feel, how life dealt them, the cards that they were dealt. That's what I'm feeling. The cards that they were dealt, and they, quote unquote, felt they had to deal with these burdens, these emotions, or these connections that were very, very unfulfilling. I'm feeling this person really laden with a lot of heaviness. But fear not, my dear divine masculines. I told you I started the feeling with feelings of good as I was tapping into your energy. This is all past, or you're finishing up this cycle. Okay? Because there's a lot of love in your heart, and the divine sees that, and it's coming towards you. You're merging with the divine light. There is a lot of tremendous blessings that are coming towards you. So this ending of this, and I said, what is that? There, the Two of Cups. Four of Wands. They see you as this perfect partner, soulmate, who brings them great stability, great happiness on all levels. There's passion, there's love, there's passion, there's love, there's stability. And there is tremendous childlike energy where they can be vulnerable and happy with you. So they're thinking about all of that. Okay, thank you, angels. So what are they feeling for the Divine Feminine right now, angels? What are they feeling for the Divine Feminine? Second chances, judgment. They want to work hard on this connection. And I also feel they feel that the Divine Feminines have been really working on themselves and on their career. That's what I'm feeling here. They have tremendous amount of passion for the Divine Feminine, the King of Wands. What are they feeling? Oh, they have a lot of, we got the King of Cups here and we got the Queen of Cups. That's such a beautiful to me. And it's not gender specific just because I'm saying there's a male and there's a female. It's not male, female, female, doesn't matter. But when I'm seeing a king and a queen, to me, it's representation of a couple, okay, coming together. It's of the same suit, right? There's the King of Cups. And they are feeling a lot of emotions, right? And they held back the emotions. There's the king, there's the queen. They have a lot of passion for the feminine, a lot of passion. And they're now also looking at that they were hyper-focused on their own work, that they missed. She's behind them. This is you, divine. This is the Divine Feminine. And she's behind where he was hyper-focused on what? On, quote unquote, his work. His work. Just hyper-focused on work. And there was the Divine Feminine offering the cup of love, was not looking, the Divine Masculine refused to look at that cup of love, was focusing on this, and now it's like, will I get a second chance? Okay. Let's look at what is this call of judgment here, angels. What is this they're feeling in their heart for the feminines? What is this call of judgment? Yep, call of judgment. Judgment clarified by judgment. Okay, yesterday I was doing a reading for somebody. I'm like, from all the decks, the same cards are coming. So very strong messages coming in. This is the time for second chances. They're really hoping for a rebirth within this connection. They're hoping for a resurgence, a comeback, but from a completely new slate. I'm feeling that energy of new slate. Okay? Because yeah, there is a judgment. There is that call for judgment for them not speaking the truth, moving away. Deceitful energy. It's time. They know that they need to let go of this type of energy. You've been given a second chance for bringing ultimate happiness. They want this second chance with the Divine Feminine to create the ultimate happiness that's possible on earth. This is a tremendous blessing coming to you, Divine Masculines. Divine love. This is divine partnership, divine love. You're being blessed if you listen and follow your heart. What is this 8 of Pentacles, angels, in their heart space for the Divine Feminine? They know that the Divine Feminine has always spoken the truth, and that she has completely transformed her life by holding on to her truth and speaking fearlessly but lovingly. And that the Divine Feminine has worked really hard on upholding the truth. And now I feel the Divine Masculine is ready and wants to work hard on speaking their truth. That's what I'm feeling. What is this King of Wands? Clarifying the King of Wands. So I feel like the Divine Masculines, and I'm seeing the Tower energy at the bottom of the deck right now. So I'm feeling like this massive revelation. I did say, what is this revelation? This revelation has come, and they really want to be speaking the truth. Remember, I told you, even though they're king at heart, I did say that at the beginning, that they're king at heart, but they'll come across as very youthful, very light, but they're really not. They have a ton of emotion and a ton of passion. So what I'm feeling in their heart is they're understanding that they need to go slow and steady. Slow and steady, take the steps to clear out this old energy and want to take the steps towards the Divine Feminine and plant the right seeds so that this Knight is going to be able to create and become like the King of Pentacles, to be able to create this ultimate happiness with the Divine Feminine. That's beautiful. Beautiful. Divine Masculines. So what is this Queen of Cups, angels, what they're feeling in their heart for their counterpart? Another Three of Wands. What are they feeling? I think they're looking for an opportunity to come to speak the truth, to come out into the open. Yeah. They want you to... Two things I'm feeling. So they want the Divine Feminine, when they come forward towards the Divine Feminine, they want to be, what is the word I'm looking for? They want to be they want to be recognized by the Divine Feminine for the efforts that they're putting in, because we got the Six of Wands, okay? So they're looking for that right time to come forward, and when they do come forward, they're going to speak their heart's truth. They're full of emotions and understanding, and they're hoping and wishing and wanting for the Divine Feminine to offer understanding for being so patient. Okay? And allowing for them the space to come up into the open, to be able to share how they truly feel. That's the message that I'm picking up with these cards. The cards speak differently to me every time. That's beautiful. So based on all of this, angels, what is the most likely steps and outcomes that the Divine Masculines will take towards the Divine Feminine? What are the most likely? Oh yes, you want to rush in and speak the truth. The Knight of Swords. I saw the Devil also, so there are some fears in there. There are some fears about coming fast and furious. I saw the Devil come out and go back in. So they're probably, okay, you know what? I got another message with that. With this Devil kind of showing its face to me and then running back inside, is showing like this time around, the Divine Masculine says, I am not going to be afraid, and I'm going to go back. I'm going to go forward and speak my truth. That's the action steps. All right, action steps. What's the most likely action steps that they're going to take, angels? Okay, speak the truth. I think that's plenty. I don't need to pull any more. And once again, they are feeling victorious. They're feeling strong. They're coming back home. I'm feeling like they're finally coming back home. Yeah, they're finally coming back home. Speaking the truth is what is on their mind and what they want to do. Most likely action of what they're going to. I mean, I can ask a couple of, let me see the time. Yeah, maybe I can ask one or two questions on what are they going to speak. We kind of know. What is this Knight of Swords in their action space, angels? And yeah. So the Knight of Swords finally is going to be, I'm going to be closing out the cycle of indecision. And I've been kind of worried up in the head. I don't know how I'm going to be able to speak the truth. They are going to overcome this because there are all these swords. Look at all of this. So this is going to end. They're going to end the cycle of limbo and not speaking up to coming up to speak the truth. Upholding the truth and speaking the truth. Another 8 of Cups. They're finally walking away from old stuff from the back. Yeah. Okay, they're totally walking back away from that. That's beautiful. What we're going to do is, I don't want it to become a super long reading that it takes me forever to upload. Let's take a few messages from the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine. What would they like for the Divine Feminine to know? Whoa, 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 whoa. True love, past life connection, apology. Okay, let me pull them all out. Okay, that's more than enough. So what I'm feeling with this is they didn't see some of these red flags. They went down certain paths which were not fulfilling. So they had dismissed those red flags. I'm feeling this as past energy. And they regret for the way they didn't share, didn't treat the Divine Feminine. And they really want to come in. I said, what are they going to speak? They're going to expect an apology. So, okay. So they are going to come in to apologize on either the past behavior or not speaking up at all. So this was definitely a past life love. Okay. They've recognized that and they're going to share that with you. And all of this back and forth and all of this contraction and expansion and rising towards their true divine self has been a spiritual lesson. They had to grow stronger. They had to grow stronger in their spiritual light as you had to grow stronger in your spiritual light. Because each of the twins are on their own journey to grow stronger in the spiritual light individually before union. This is true love. And they recognize that. They want to share that. Such beautiful messages coming in from here. What I do at the end as the final message, and I'm going to close my eyes, is I pull from this deck as a message from, I'm going to close my eyes once I spread the cards out. Okay. Final message, Divine Masculines for the Feminine. Okay. It says, you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there's always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. Divine Masculines, I feel this is a message for you from the angels. That through this turmoil that you went through, there is a blessing that is going to be revealed to you. I did tell you there is a revelation that's coming, right? So let me pull one more card. And I will leave with this because we got to have some mysteries. So there's the Divine Feminine. There's that heart being lit up. And it says here, only time will tell. Only time will tell. There is love that's opening up. This is past life love. This is a spiritual lesson. Love coming in from all realms and dimensions. And there is a huge blessing that's coming in towards you, Divine Masculines and Divine Feminines. So I send you love. I send you light. This is Archana with Divine Soul Resonance. Bye.